In an old and crowded part of the city lived a young man named Salman. He was about 25 years old, but life had tired him long before his time. His father had passed away in his childhood, his mother was ill and confined to bed, and poverty never left their doorstep. At first, Salman worked very hard. He did labor work and washed dishes in hotels, but when he could no longer afford his mother's medicines and the house rent, his steps slowly moved toward the wrong path. In the beginning, he started with small thefts, picking pockets and stealing money from shops. Every time he did it, his heart felt heavy with guilt, but poverty kept pushing him back to the same road. With time, he became a skilled thief, but deep inside, he always considered himself a defeated human being. In another corner of the same city lived an old man named Haji Abdul Rahman. He was about 70 years old, with a white beard and a wrinkled face, but there was a strange light in his eyes. He ran a small bookshop. Not many customers came, but whoever did, Haji Sahib always greeted them with a smile and kind words. People said that Haji Abdul Rahman had once been very rich, but he lost everything in an accident. Now he lived a simple life, yet he was rich at heart. One night, as usual, Salman went out with the intention of stealing. He saw a dim light on in Haji Abdul Rahman's shop and thought, he is old and alone. Maybe I'll find some money. He quietly lifted the shop shutter and went inside. There wasn't much in the shop, some old books, a table, a chair, and a small box. Just as Salman moved toward the box, a voice came from behind him. "My son, if you need something, just ask. Why do you steal?" Salman was shocked. He turned around and saw Haji Abdul Rahman sitting on a chair, looking at him. There was neither anger nor fear on his face, only a strange kindness. Salman became nervous. He wanted to run away, but his feet felt stuck to the ground. After a few moments of silence, he said, "Father, I am helpless." Haji Sahib slowly stood up, closed the shop door and said, "Come, sit down. Sit down. Let's talk first. Then do whatever you want to do." Salman was surprised. What kind of man invites a thief to sit and talk? But he sat down. Haji Abdul Rahman asked gently, "What is your name?" "Salman." "And why are you doing all this?" For the first time, Salman opened his heart to a stranger. He told him everything. His mother's illness, his poverty, and his failures. Tears started to fall from his eyes as he spoke. Haji Sahib listened quietly and then said, My son, I have also lost everything in life. But I learned one thing. The wrong path never takes us to the right place." Salman said bitterly, "Father, the right path does not fill the stomach." Haji Sahib smiled and replied, "It may not fill the stomach, but it keeps the heart alive, and a living heart always finds a way." He went to the box, opened it, and took out some money, then placed it in Salman's hand. "Take this, buy medicine for your mother." Hein said in surprise, "Why don't you call the police?" Haji Sahib replied softly, "Because I believe you are not a bad person. You are only a victim of circumstances, and circumstances can be changed. People cannot." These words pierced Salman's heart like an arrow. For the first time, he felt truly ashamed. He tried to return the money, but Haji Sahib said, "Consider it a loan. Return it one day, with honest work." That night, Salman returned home without stealing. He could not sleep the whole night. Haji Sahib's words kept echoing in his ears. The next day, Salman himself came to Haji Sahib's shop and said, Father, give me some work. I don't want to steal anymore." Haji Sahib's eyes shone with happiness. "That is exactly what I wanted to hear." He kept Salman to help in the shop, cleaning, arranging books, talking to customers. Slowly, Salman's life began to change. He also started doing labor work. His mother started getting her medicines, and the burden on his heart began to feel lighter. Months later, one day, Salman placed some money in Haji Sahib's hand and said, "Father, this is your loan." Cool. Haji Sahib smiled and said, "No, my son. This is your first earning of your new life. Take it and buy something nice for your mother." Salman's eyes filled with tears. That day, he understood that one sincere person can change someone's entire destiny in just one moment. And from that day on, the city had one thief less and one hardworking man more. Message: never judge a person by their present condition. One kind word, a gentle attitude, and a little compassion can bring someone out of darkness into the light. If you want, I can also shorten it, make it more cinematic, or adapt it for YouTube storytelling.